My name's John Bradley. I'm the co-founder and CEO of RETTEX, and here's a demo of our product. From our landing page, you click the login button. Investors go through accreditation on initial sign-up, but we'll skip that and head right to the home page where you can see we have some of our first actual offerings that'll be on the platform through coming from our real estate development partner, Aaron Developers, offering $3.2 million of preferred equity with a 12% preferred return and a 10% profit share. On the detail page here, you see subscription agreement and private placement memorandum. You click the invest button, and once a user has connected their bank account, they can sign digitally the subscription agreement for the number of shares they wish to invest, in this case a share price of $2 per share, with a single click. They click and their signature and information is inserted into the subscription agreement and stored on our blockchain database. Here you can see the confirmation of the investment, and if you head to the portfolio, the investment will show up there. Now the key to what sort of RETTEX does to transform the liquidity of real estate investments is we track the lockup period mandated by regulation before an investment is eligible for secondary trade. So for Aaron Developers, they have a 6-month lockup after after initial trade, and then a user will be eligible and will receive a notification that they can offer their investment for sale. So you can accept a bid price or set your own bid price, and we will list that on the platform and across platform using our security token, place a sell order, receive a confirmation of sale, and now we can go and see what the issuer of the security will see, and they'll track the number of investors and the money they've received and cleared for each investment. And if they go to edit the investment, they can see they can dynamically set their share price and their minimum to close, which will then change be transmitted to the database and change the subscription agreement template. They can distribute funds manually for those funds that are not monthly in interest or preferred return, and they can go and manage their cap table. So here you can see they can track the total amount they've raised, the monthly distribution, and their investors, the position each investor has, and what the investor's yield is on their investment. If we click on one of these investor cards, we can see how RETTEX allows real estate developers to track their experience and their investments that they've made in the past and connect to one another via Messenger here to collaborate on syndications, to connect. If we head over to groups, we can see RETTEX is a fully featured investment ecosystem. You can see various investor groups, which are generally operate on Facebook and Meetup. We take them onto a platform where they can rate and review investments. And we sort of realize that real estate investing is a black box for a large portion of the world out there, and the next generation and hopefully the previous generation as well would like to operate more dynamically in an environment where they can actually invest in actual projects. So here you can see the members, which are a resource that investors use to build their syndications, and the standards and description of the group, standards for rating an investment, which will be the same across the platform. If we head over and see how an offering is brought to market, one of our key innovations is we let users build the offering before it is then validated by legal and then comes to us, and they can do that themselves using this offering builder. Here they can add cards, images, basic simple components, almost a simpler out-of-the-box version of WordPress where they can build their timeline and describe their project as it moves through its financing life cycle. And they can upload documents, and with these terms will be replaced dynamically with the name of the investor and the purchase amount and the signature of the investor. And what you get at completion is this offering page minus the invest button. Once they've completed the offering, they can hit submit. It goes to legal, and once it is approved by a attorney, which is where we come in, we verify that the attorney is qualified to validate the securities offering. Then they can click the tokenize button, sign our agreement to use our technology, integrate their company bank account, and they see they agree for us to act as the transfer agent to manage the transfer of their securities. They sign that, and one last legal agreement. They agree for us to take custody of the shares, and then they confirm the terms and the date on which the debt or equity offering will begin. And the idea with what RETTEX is our vision is for our legal, financial, and blockchain technology to become so seamless that it becomes both the default for new real estate investment offerings and reverses the decline in home ownership, since anyone can utilize a syndication to build equity in a equity financing to then get debt financing on top of that. And we want to increase the debt to equity ratio so more people can actually buy, and we don't see the 10%, the decline of about 7% in home ownership that we've seen over the last 10 years continue. And here, if you head to our own offering, you can see in great detail all these steps we take to make real estate liquid and accessible. Thank you very much.